Welcome back to my channel. So yesterday I cobbled together this 800 with spare parts, and I was going through quite a few RAM cards. I was having trouble keeping the system stable. So I thought, well, I'd do a quick repair video. So the first thing I do is I take out all the RAM cards and then put one in at a time in the first slot, and then I'll take a 16K cartridge, in this case Miss Pac-Man, and I'll run that cart and I'll play the game, and if it freezes up, then I'll toss that card. It's gone. And I do that with all the RAM cards, and then you fill up the slots until you get a stable system. I mean, well, you go through your RAM cards until you get them all good, and then you'll eventually have a stable system. And if that doesn't work, you got to disassemble the system to get to the CPU card, which is hidden back here in this bay. And it contains the Antic, GTIA, and CPU. Now, while it is socketed and you could replace each chip, I just replaced the whole card, and that's why I have a whole bunch of cards here that are left over from people's systems. I just replace them all. I just give them a new card. So put a new card in there, and most likely you're going to have to adjust the color. And there's a hole in the back of the aluminum shield to access this, which is the color pot. And you need a tiny little screwdriver. Plastic is best, but it doesn't have to be. And I usually use Joust to adjust the reds, and then the ground should be somewhat yellowish. I mean, to preference, but just look at Joust and adjust the colors in Joust, and then you'll be pretty good. So if that doesn't work, you have two chips on the main board. One is the Pokey, and the other one is the Pia. And while Pokies are not that, they don't go bad that often, I'm seeing a lot of Pias lately. So that would be a good place to start. If the RAM trick doesn't work in your CPU card, it's most likely the Pia. If you have a bad Pokey, they don't completely go bad. The system will still run with a bad Pokey, and it'll even actually produce sounds at some points. It just depends on the degradation. But generally it's just the Pia on the main that goes out. So yeah, do all those tricks, and you should have the system up and running. I mean, of course, I recapped the power board on this. I didn't put new voltage regulators in it, but it's now up and running and stable. It took a while. Went through a lot of cards. But just go through those, do your RAM cards, check the CPU card, and last ditch effort, check the Pia on the main board. And if you're really unlucky, the Pokey's out, because that's like a $40 chip. Pia is only like $2. RAM cards are probably $20. CPU cards I think are $20 plus shipping. Bruce still has a lot of them, BNC computers. And Best Electronics has all these parts down in San Jose. Best Electronics, they have a crazy website that looks like it runs on an Apple computer, but you navigate that, you can get your parts. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope I saved you some time and you gleaned something from this. I'm going to go back, and I got some more parts over there. I'm going to see if I can get another one running. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.